Hello, my name is John Macon. I am working towards my degree in graphic design at Full Sail University, put together by the program director, Eric Rosenfield. The software I need to understand and implement in graphic design are InDesign, Photoshop, Illustrator, and Dreamweaver. I also need a good understanding of typography. Graphic design piqued my interest when I learned that I could use my creative mind to help other people brand themselves. In doing so, I would also learn more about branding myself and pushing the production and creative presence of my comic. With all the tools that a graphic designer degree will add to my disposal, I will be able to have a better understanding of a lot of things that I need to know to create a visually appealing website that will draw customers to products being sold or the information being delivered. I would say I would like to focus mostly on the classes for digital publishing and graphic web design, mostly due to the fact that I would like to create a space online for comic production that gives the artist full creative freedom. I feel that through focusing on these classes, I can work towards not only making a creative space for my comics, but draw other comic creators to my site with the draw of full creative freedom. I believe my hardest class in the degree program will be college mathematics. I've never been too good at math, so I will have to work extra hard to make sure I'm understanding the subject material. Thankfully, we live in the day and age of looking everything up online, so I'm sure through research on the problems and mathematical equations, I will be able to find videos that will help me better understand the subject material. And I can always ask for better explanations from my instructor. Art history, on the other hand, will be the easiest of my classes to understand and go through, as I have always been interested in the history of most everything I'm learning. The thought of learning even more about the art field's history is just exciting to me, and I really look forward to it. When it comes to possibly struggling with any of my classes, I make sure I have at least 2 hours set aside during the work week to ensure I am understanding the subject material correctly. It's also important to ask questions when I do not fully understand something, so I will be sure to ask my instructors when I am struggling to understand anything they are teaching me, and it's also important to do that before the due date of my assignments and projects. Time management has never really been a problem for me after my time in the Navy. I like to make sure that I have at least 2 full free days to fully commit to my work, as well as set aside time during the week, such as 2 hours a day, just to make sure I get my work done. It's always nice to finish work earlier than expected and reward myself with relaxation and play with the remaining free time. I would like to conclude my presentation with a quote from one of my creatively inspirational idols, Tim Burton. "Don't worry about how you should draw it. Just draw it the way you see it." The quote really connects me with not worrying so much about how others would create something, but to focus more on how I would create it. Thank you for your time.